Hi, I'm Dr. Susan Bishinsky. I'm going to be your professor this semester for this course. The course is Nursing 374, Nursing Research, CRN 11769 and 14648. It is a totally online course for this partial semester. It lasts 7.5 weeks. It's 3 credit hours. I am your faculty, as I said, and I do have a office in Marshall up on the 3rd floor in 358. Please contact me by email if you need to meet with me in person for some reason, because I'm not there every day. I do have office hours after my other courses, actually before and a little bit after on Mondays and Wednesdays. But to be sure that we meet each other and that I am going to be there, please, again, make an appointment and contact me. So I have given you in your syllabus that's posted under one of the modules in Canvas, I have given you my email, university email, and I've given you my office number, and additionally, I provide you with my cell phone number. That's the only phone that I use, so please don't call my office and leave any messages there. And I don't have a home phone. I only have a cell. So let's talk a little bit about this course, and I want to go over the syllabus so that you understand it. I have taught this course before. I haven't taught it in a couple of years, but not much has changed. Research is research. This course will examine the nursing research as it relates to nursing practice. The book that I've chosen talks about that, having to do with nursing research versus going into other parts of research. And I think it will best serve you for your program going forward. And if you want to go on beyond that further with your degrees, I think that this will give you a nice basis. Nursing research literature and the importance of evidence-based nursing practice will be examined. Ethical issues involving nursing research, adequacy of existing research, and application of nursing research will be explored during the course. This class used to be numbered Nursing 372 for our traditional undergraduates, so if you see references to Nursing 372, please know that it's the same course. It's only delivered in a 7.5 week format for you. For the online section of this course, it's now known as Nursing 374. If you see any references, again, to Nursing 372, that's for the traditional undergraduates, and I use the same materials and syllabi for them. I've tried to change everything through the course and the syllabus so that it is 374, but I'm only human, and there's a possibility that I've missed something along the lines. So let's talk about the course objectives. Upon completion of the course, you will be able to describe the relationship of research to nursing theories and evidence-based practice. You will be able to compare and contrast quantitative and qualitative research methods. You will be able to formulate researchable questions for problems relevant to nursing practice. You will be able to demonstrate informatics competence with systemic accessing and reviewing nursing research related to selected clinical questions and topics. You will be able to evaluate research findings for their quality and applications to evidence-based nursing practice. And finally, you will be able to examine ethical and regulatory issues in nursing research. Required textbooks and materials for this course. If you don't already own it, you're going to want to have access to the American Psychological Association, or APA 7 manual, the 7th edition. I have the ISBN 10 and 13 numbers in the syllabus for you. If you don't want to purchase the book, you can use the Purdue Owl Writing Center website for your APA guide, and I've given you the link for that. They have examples of writing papers in APA format and the rules of writing in this style. I also use a product when I write my own stuff called EasyBib Pro, which, as far as I know, is free if you select the form that has the commercials in it. And what this does is it helps you create cover pages, bibliographies, reference pages in alphabetical order for your papers. There's a free version available, like I said, where you look at a few short commercial ads in order to have the access, and I gave you the link for it. The other main material for the course is your textbook, your research textbook. And we're going to be using Schmidt and Brown 2021 4th edition, Appraisal and Application of Research. The bookstore apparently changed my book without my knowledge or approval to the 5th edition. There should not be that much difference between the 4th and the 5th edition, so either one will suffice for the course. Additional readings and resources. You should be familiar with conducting literature search. For support and contact on conducting research literature searches, you can go to the EMU's library main page, and I gave you the link, and then click on Research Guide, and on the left center of the page, you can select the course guide option and scroll down, and it will give you links. There's also the library offers 24/7 librarian help for students, in addition to our nursing school librarian, Dr. Elizabeth Buccarelli. She's our research librarian. She's very nice, very, very helpful. Please use the library help for all your research questions instead of me. They can find things much more easily on the library site than I can, and so that way they can help you get what you need to know. They have a lot of helpful videos and such that you can look at. They are very friendly and they're very good with students. And that 24/7 librarian help, 4th of July weekend, I was putting something together and I didn't really realize that they weren't there 24/7 on 4th of July. And so I was, chatting in the chat. And so I just stopped it. And like the next day when they were back in session, they got back in touch with me, realizing that I had tried to access something on the holiday. So they are pretty good. I also highly recommend the Writing Center on campus. You pay for this in your tuition, and they are very, very helpful when it comes to writing and help you do this type of work and writing things. So set up an appointment with them to review your paper in advance. Don't wait until the last minute because they could be very, very busy and not be able to get to you. And they will read through your paper. They'll make suggestions. They'll help you if you have questions with specific writing help and needs. You'll, again, you pay in your tuition for the Writing Center and the library. So use these resources, whether it be for my class or anyone else's class. They are very helpful. Additionally, required readings may be used to offer further context of the course content and may be included in exams. Additional readings will be posted on the Canvas on the online course website. I have lots of PDFs and PowerPoints and stuff for you to read through. I try to make my PowerPoints nice, and I put extra stuff in there and try to make them a little funny with some cartoons and stuff, because I understand that research can be pretty thick and hard and kind of stressful. And so I just try to lighten it up a little bit. So if you're not into lightening up, just ignore all the extra stuff that's in it. See the web links listed below that I have in the syllabus. They're still good. You can cut and paste them right into your hyperlink and as a hyperlink, and they'll open up in your browser. And they're guides on research and writing and searching, having to do with that, and finding research articles in CINAHL in the library and such like that. So for the class format for Nursing 374, you should plan on spending approximately 1 hour and 50 minutes a week on class activities and an additional hour for each credit hour the course is assigned. So even though this is 7.5 weeks, this is not a mini course. This is the full course. This is the same course that the undergraduates get. So you'll be doing your homework assignments and your readings. And depending on the class size, a variety of teaching methods may be used, including online PowerPoint lectures and discussions. Various media will be used to enhance learning, audiovisual media, computer applications, and relevant case studies and situations. The course builds on previous knowledge from general education courses and other nursing courses. Select research articles will be used to show examples of the topics discussed in class, and students are expected to complete assigned readings, view PowerPoint lectures each week as assigned. I really tried to give a lot of examples, in research and having to do with ethics and things so that you will understand what the content is, because again, this can be pretty deep and thick, and some people just don't think that way naturally, and so in order to help you, I tried to do that, because I know that has helped me in the past understand research. I found with research, a lot of times they rename things that we call other things just to make researchy terms, and it drives me nuts, but that's the way life is, and so just have to accept that. And so I try to help out when I can. I have in your syllabus on page 4 the undergraduate grading scale and the process of determining your grades. I have listed your graded assignments and the points that they are worth. I have brief descriptions of the different types of assignments that you're going to have for this course. And I have detailed instruction for the paper that you're going to be writing by the end of the course, using the things that you learn through the course. I have some information on page 5 about late paper policy. If you get to the end of this course and for whatever reason things happen, people get sick, families have things happen to them or whatnot, basically, if something happens and you can't complete the work or the assignments, as long as you're passing the course and not failing it, not missing a string of assignments that you should have turned in, etc., you can ask for an incomplete. An incomplete works this way. If you're not familiar with it, you ask me and I have to give my permission, but as long as you're passing the course, I can give you an incomplete, and that allows you to have up to 1 year and 1 day before the same end of course date in a year from the last day of our course to complete the work and turn it in to me without penalty, and you can complete the work and still pass the course without any problems, as long as you've done everything and turned it all in. So some people need a couple of days, some people may need a couple of weeks, some people may need a couple of months, and some people may need several months because of something that's happened or occurred that's prevented them from finishing the course. So you're allowed to have up to that almost 1 year, minus 1 day, to complete and turn everything in. If it only takes you a couple of days, you can do it and then turn it in to me. If it only takes you a couple of weeks or a couple of months, you can do that. The only thing with taking an incomplete is if there's another course that has a prerequisite or a co-requisite in order for you to take it, and you haven't completed this course. I don't think in your program there is that I'm familiar of, but should there be, then you wouldn't be allowed to take that next progressive course. And I don't think your program's set up like that. So I think that you're open to all courses as long as you're enrolled in the program. So again, on the middle to bottom part of page 5, I explain all the different parts of each assignment so that you understand it. And several assignments have multiple parts to them. So you're going to want to read through that and make sure you have read the assignment tab in Canvas for any directions and read your syllabus for the assignment for any directions, and make sure that you have completed all the different parts and the requirements for each assignment. And then I have grading rubrics on page 8 in your syllabus for the different parts. Okay. And what I would expect for you in order to get the maximum points. And I have some information on page 10 of your syllabus. General course policies, including academic and professional integrity. I don't tolerate cheating. I will give you a 0 for the assignment. I will give you a 0 for the course, and I will report you to the administration for academic follow-up, and you could be booted out of the program and out of the university totally if it's serious enough, and they find that evidence that there's been academic dishonesty. So just to let you know, right up, do your own work. I reserve the right to downgrade or refuse written assignments not turned in by the due date. Students must contact faculty in advance of due dates regarding extenuating circumstances that may require extension of assignment deadlines. Students are expected to take the exams at the scheduled time. I have a midterm and a final in this course, and they're open for a week each. I have examination policies below. I talk about APA format on the middle to bottom of page 10. Religious holidays. For the rest of the semester, I think the only holiday you're going to be concerned, and it's not religious, is Thanksgiving. And we are off Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday that week, which is our normal days off. And you may still have assignments that are due during that time. There is information on page 11 in your syllabus about SEVIS, which is the Student and Exchange Visitor Information Service. If you're not from another country, that doesn't have anything to do with you. You can just skip on over all of that information. And again, I only give you brief information. If you are under SEVIS and taking this course, you're probably going to want to call that office and make sure you're in compliance with their requirements. Talk briefly about something called FERPA, which is also on the bottom of page 11. That's your educational rights to privacy, meaning your aunt, your uncle, your sister, brother, mother, father can't contact me to discuss you even being in my course, let alone your grades, assignments, or anything going on with you, unless there is a waiver signed. Now, there are times that waivers are signed. For instance, my daughter was a graduate of the social work program through EMU, and she graduated in 2019. And she had a lot going on when she was in the program. She was pregnant and was having trouble remembering everything and such. And so we signed a waiver so that I could talk to the financial aid people on her behalf or ask information about what was going on with her accounts. It wasn't so much about grades and education and such, because by this point, everybody should be able to handle their own business and not have mom and dad and other family members involved. I've never had a problem in 9 years with parents contacting me. So I don't anticipate anyone this semester either. But I want you to know that I do recognize FERPA, and I hold it and I practice it, and nobody needs to know anything of your business. Special needs or accommodations, if you have those and you've been down to the Center of Learning Disability, which is in the Student Resource Center on the second floor in 240, and I have their number and their email contact here. You have to submit to me whatever information that they've done that says that you require special accommodation or have special needs, and you need to do that early in the semester, not wait until most of the semester's gone and then hand it in to me to explain why you haven't been doing or haven't turned things in or need extra time or anything like that. Because I give you a week for both the midterm and the final, that should be plenty of time for you to get through those two exams, and to complete them, and it shouldn't be an issue. But should you have some type of accommodation through the Student Learning Disability Center, I will adhere to that as well. I have information in the syllabus about the Writing Center for this fall, their contact information and their website, and a little bit about them. And you can call if you have more questions or if you need to make appointments for assistance. I have your course schedule here with the dates so that you know when things are due and what topics we're going to be discussing each week. It's also under the modules in your Canvas course shell. And then, let's see what else. And I think that's about it. Yes, that's it. So that's it for your syllabus review and information about the course. Now, you're obviously going to read through this, and if you need additional help, you're going to go ahead and contact me either by email, or if you need to call me, you can call me. Let me just say with the calling, I'm not an early morning person, so I ask that you wait until at least 9 in the morning and don't call me after 9 o'clock at night. I do watch my text messages, so if it's the weekend or on nights and I see something come through, I pretty much let you know when you can expect me to get to it, and when I'm able to get back to you. If it's something IT related or technical, then I have to wait until Monday if it's the weekend in order to fix whatever. But I give you an idea. I'm very good about getting back to students, so you shouldn't have a problem if you use my email and if you use the phone number for emergency type of things. Most of our business should be able to contact through the email and do it that way. So with that said, I don't have anything more for you. I hope we have a good semester. I hope you enjoy the course. If I can help you in any way, please let me know. Any technical IT issues, go through IT because I'm not a tech person. And just let me know what's going on to keep me abreast, and I will assist you if I have to with them. But usually they get in touch with me if there's a problem. And have a good semester, and I will see you all very soon.